Hello, everyone. Oh, goodness. Let me get everything ready on my end here. All right. All right. I don't know what just happened. I have no idea what just happened. Um, can everybody hear me okay? I have my mic plugged in, so I'm hoping that the sound is okay. Good, good, good. Yay. Hello, Janet. All right. So I'm going to give it a couple minutes for people to join. Um, how is everybody doing? Hello, Rachel. I hope everybody is doing fun with the challenges. Hello, Beth. If you are here because you saw me pop on live, then hello and welcome. If you are here because of My Little Scrapbook Store, welcome. My Little Scrapbook Store's online crop is going on this weekend, and I am participating because, of course, I love Michelle and My Little Scrapbook Store, and I always love participating in the crops, and they're just a lot of fun. So if you didn't know, their Halloween crop is happening right now. So make sure you head over there and check out all of the challenges in the Facebook group. It's free. Lots of inspiration, lots of ladies doing lives all weekend, and just lots of fun. So make sure you check all of that out. Oh, thanks, Michelle. Hello, Erica. So I'm actually going to be working on my fall documented album. If you're a patron, which a lot of you in here are patrons, so thank you for your support. Y'all are amazing. You guys have seen me do several pages in here, and I did one, I think, live last weekend. And so I'm going to be doing another interactive page today for y'all. And I'm really, really excited because my silhouette for my cameo for that I've had since Christmas last year, I just now finally got a new blade for it. The blade that came with it, they had a problem with the blade with the new machines that went out. And so they've been out of stock for blades for months. And I finally just got the new blade yesterday, or maybe it was today. And I hooked it up, and Greg and I got it working, and it finally is working. So that's exciting. Hello, Heather. So I cut some stuff off on the silhouette, and I was actually not, this was not my plan. My plan was to do an interactive page, but it was something that I was just going to create. But instead, I went ahead and found something on Silhouette Design Studio. Design Store. I don't know what they call it. So if you go on Design Space on Cricut, probably has them as well, or Silhouette, if you go search a pumpkin card or a snowman card or any kind of card, I guess, really, you can use their cards as interactive pages. You can make them smaller or larger, and use them as interactive pages for your albums. If you're doing something like this, like me, if you're doing an October daily, if you're doing a December documented or December daily, or you can just make a card. But I think that this is going to be fun to create. And so I cut out a pumpkin. And so we have the base, And then the top of the pumpkin, which is great because they already had the score lines on them. So I just need to score them with my bone folder, and then put it together. And there was more elements to it, but I decided just to do the basic. So we're going to go ahead to the next page here. I decided to just do the basic for now and not make it too complicated, but she had it like a tie around it. It was a card. So yeah, so that is what we're going to do tonight. Is anybody playing along with the challenges? How's everybody doing? I'm going to be using the Amy Tan Late Afternoon collection, which I know is the collection that Rachel used earlier in her live. I just think it's a great collection, and I agreed with everything Rachel said. If you didn't see her live, make sure you go check out her live on her YouTube channel. But I'm just going to go ahead and start putting this part together before I do anything on the page. And today I'm going to be documenting this photo of me in the recliner with my puppy Maggie laying in the seat, in the recliner part on my legs, and then my cup of coffee here, and the cup has a little dog, a little dachshund like her. My mom bought me this mug this year. I collect coffee mugs, so that was fun. So I'm going to score this where that score line is, which just, it makes it super simple to put together. Whoops. Oh, sorry guys. I just hit my mic. I'm not used to using my mic while I film. Or while I record. So I'll try not to hit it again. I'll try my best. Eve has done 4 challenges and am now chilling and just watching. Oh, that's awesome. Well, I'm glad you're hanging out. Beatrice. Hey, Beatrice. It is. It's a very cozy. I have the quilt that one of the quilts, one of the mini quilts that my grandmother made, on top of me. And I just thought, this is the Halloween crop. And so I thought that doing a cozy photo in my fall documented album would suffice. I thought it would be good. So yeah. All right. So you have that little piece that opens up. And then on top of that, we have our pumpkin pieces. Now, these papers have like a little shimmer to them, but the oranges are just a little bit off. So I did this one in the darker orange and this one in the lighter orange. And I've actually had these papers for so many years. So it was nice to finally be able to use those up. Again, I'm going to use that bone folder because it's going to go over that crease, and it is also going to be a part that folds. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down, and I'm going to use a good amount of adhesive just because this is going to be an interactive page. Sorry for my squeaky ATG gun. I think it needs some oil. You collect coffee cups too. Hello, Rosemary. I honestly don't know how many I have. I've never counted them, but I have entirely too many. At least my daughter and my husband would say that. I'm debating on what line to use for a mini bag book. Gina made Late Afternoon or Marigold. Ooh, I don't have any of the Marigold collection, but it is very pretty. I love the Late Afternoon, and I would have to agree with you, Rachel. You said earlier, Amy Tan usually isn't her stuff usually isn't my style, but I think her last 2 collections, which Picnic in the Park and this one, she, to me, has knocked them both out of the park, and they have been so me. And so, yeah, I just absolutely love this collection. I think it's gorgeous. My dinner just arrived, so I'll be back when I'm done eating. All right, Beth. Love the pumpkins. Yay. All right. Yes, it really has. Beatrice. Ah, it's so squeaky. Hi, Lee. All right. So I'm going to put this one right here in the center. Get it lined up, right? Oh my goodness, it's so cute. See? Oh my goodness, that is adorable. I'm gonna have to kind of crease it a little bit. I absolutely love that. It is so cute. All right. So the photo is going to be on the inside of the pumpkin. I already did trim it down, so hopefully it'll fit in here. If I can get this open now. It's gonna fit perfectly. I think, see, it came with this piece you can put multiple photos on. So I might do that. I might glue one photo here and then maybe some journaling on the inside. That's gonna be fun. Maybe a journaling card. Let's see what we have from the collection. I've already used this collection quite a bit. I love it. It's so pretty. These are super cute. Sweeter than honey. That's adorable. Let's see. So freaking cute. Thank you, Beatrice. The pumpkin is on Silhouette Design Space. So I just typed in pumpkin card, and that was one of the things that came up. It is a cut file, yes. All right, so I think that those are the only cut aparts that I have. I did not get this whole collection. I got most of it, but I didn't get every single paper. I do have these cut aparts left as well, and I think they're actually the same. So I got 2 of these. I think I'm going to do the Sweeter Than Honey. Just because I think that's cute. And then I also have some of this paper, oops, that I can use to back the photo. So it has a little bit of a mat to it. Very, very thin mat. Because there's not much room left in the pumpkin. I don't want the photo peeking out. So I'll do a really, really thin mat. Trim that down, and then I'm going to use my photo corner rounder, corner rounder. Guys, it's been a day. Corner rounder to round the corners of the paper, because I did round the corners of the photo, so that's a necessity. I cannot have round photo corners and not round paper corners. Does that make sense, guys? I don't know. Whoops. That was not good. What in the ham sandwich happened? All right, guys. Definitely something happened there, but I'm not sure what. I might have to use my... So weird. This thing's struggling, which I have had it for many, many years, but that's frustrating. Let's see if I can probably mess it up even more with my my hand cutting here. All right, I think that's okay. Hello, Heather. Pumpkin patch was a no-go, but I can watch lives. Getting lunch now, so only watch in and out. Oh, I'm sorry the pumpkin patch was a no-go. Hello, Cheryl. All right. So I think that that's gonna peek out. It is. Oh. Nope, we can just move it up a little bit. Okay, just have to make sure that it's up. And I actually might put the photo there and then put this up here on the top to make it come out. And I'm going to probably need to get better adhesive for that because it is not going to stay very well. Okay. Moving things around. I'm going to cut the Sweeter Than Honey out. My daughter called right after the live and there's an hour-long car line. Oh no. Oh, that's terrible. All right, I think I'm going to use some liquid glue behind this little bit. Just because I don't want it, and I don't have any red line tape, or I would use that. Actually, I don't have red line tape. I have double-sided sticky tape. I don't know if that's going to work. Just use a little bit of liquid adhesive, and let's hope that that helps. And then do the same to this top pumpkin layer here. It did smear out a little bit, but that will dry clear. Yeah, hopefully you can go this week. For sure. We went a couple weeks ago, and it was crazy. It was very, very busy. I think it's one of the activities that everybody is okay with doing because everything's outside. All right. I think that that's going to hold with the liquid glue a lot better. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and move on. I'm going to do this part on this page. Now, the reason why I'm doing that is because I already have this interactive page on this paper. And so I don't, these papers are really thin in this album, so I don't want to put two interactive pages on one sheet. So for this side, I'm probably going to just put a full sheet of paper, which could possibly be one of these. Let's see. One of these might actually work. This one should work. Just need to trim it down just a little bit. Let me measure just to make sure. Y'all know I don't measure much, but in these books, you kind of have to. So 7.5. This is 9 inches. So I need to measure it down, trim it down just a little. I don't want to go all the way into the crease. So that'll be good. Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere that down. And then on this page, I'll look at my photos and see what I have to, like what other photos I have. And I will just build a regular, like little mini layout on that side. My nose is runny, guys. Runny. All right. So I'm going to go to the edge here. Okay. Pretty good. And then for the corners, I'm just going to cut that little bit off with my scissors instead of trying to do the corner rounder again. So has anybody ever worked in this type of album or this kind of insert? It's the Storyline Chapters from Heidi Swapp. This is my first time ever using one. I've done traveler's notebooks before, and they always seemed, I liked them for a while, but they always seemed too small for me. So for this side, I think, ooh, is that too busy, guys? Wow, that's really busy. I actually think that's entirely too busy. I really want a floral though. I just bought it to use in the new year for my planner. Cool. Do you like it? I am planning on using mine after we move. I do. So far, I don't know if you were talking to me or if you were talking to Carrie or Kari. Like I said, so far, I've only used it just for this, but yeah, definitely list them because they're hard to find. A lot of websites are sold out of them. Kind of like this one. This one, I like that one better because it's got the cream background, not the brown. And I feel like the brown background was blending in with the brown part of the pumpkin. So I think I'll use this one. That blue is really pretty too, though. What do you guys think? Blue or flowers? I will say the papers are very, very thin. They're not cardstock quality. I wish that the papers were a little bit thicker. But the size is excellent. I love the size. Hello, Sherry. Flowers, flowers, floral, flowers. Perfect. I was hoping everybody would say flowers because that's what I like. I like the flowers and the blue side, but I think the flowers just make it more fall. Especially with the leaves and the sunflowers. Let me get that branding strip off. And I'm pretty sure it's a 9 by 7.5. Let me just make sure. Yep, 9 by 7.5. So move this over to the side. Yes, I noticed they were more paper-like. Yeah, they're it's like, let me think. It's not quite as thin as printer paper. It's a little bit thicker than printer paper, but not much. It's just a very, very, very tad bit thicker than printer paper, if I had to say. Perfect. And again, I am leaving that little white space. If you have an issue with that, you can butt the paper all the way up to the side. But when you start to put it together, which is what I found out, if you put them all the way in the corner, your album or your insert is going to get really, really thick, because that's what I did for this page and for these two pages. And then for this one, I went almost all the way in, and it's having a hard time there. So again, I could go all the way in, but I am trimming it down just so there's a little bit of a white space there, which I'm okay with. It doesn't really bother me. So let me do this. I need to go all the way to the edge because I don't want that edge to be curling up. Greg made ribs for dinner tonight, and they were amazing. I got finished right before the live. He smoked them all day. And they were amazing. All right. All right. So again, I'm going to be quiet while I try to line this up. Oh my gosh. Okay. And if it's not perfect, you can always trim off the excess piece, but it looks fine to me. Just the corners, because the corners are rounded on these papers, so. If you have a good photo or corner rounder, then this wouldn't be an issue, but mine's really old. And I need a new one. Apparently. All right. Michelle, who goes after me? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure they don't go on until 8 though. So I think I'm good on time, but I just want to make sure because I definitely don't want to be holding people up before the next person. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and glue the whole pumpkin down. And I am going to, again, use a lot of adhesive. I might actually use liquid just to make sure that it holds really well. Do a little dot up here too. Sherry C is at 8. Okay, perfect. Definitely will not go till 8. Anybody that watches me knows I usually am about an hour to an hour and a half when I do lives. I am just going to kind of place this a little bit further down to the bottom, not in this complete center. And then I'm going to hold it down for a little while for it to go ahead and adhere. And again, I do have a little bit of seepage right there and right there. But other than that, I think we're good. Yeah. So I challenge y'all to do an interactive card like this, especially if you have a silhouette or a cricket. This just made it super, super easy. Let's see if this photo corner rounder will work for this. Probably won't. It worked just fine. So weird. I've never had an issue with it, and I've had this thing for years. It's a Becky Higgins, if that tells you anything. Like, is she even around anymore? I don't think so. Oh, that actually looks cute right there. What do you guys think? Should I put it on the front? Or should I put it on right there? I might actually put it right there and then put something else on the front. Makes like a little something. No. I have these little bows that my friend gave me. They're like pleather. They're so stinking cute. And I've had them for like a year. But I just don't use orange that much. But they're so cute. I don't think that they would be good in this because it's too thick. For those of you who watched my live and wanted the Bella paper or cutouts, Michelle said she got them posted. Yay! Late to the party, but glad to get to watch some of this live. Hey, Deborah! Glad you could join. All right, I'm going to put this on the inside. I'm glad that you could join. I'm going to stick that right there. I still might add this. I don't know. I don't think it's going to close very well. I know it's meant to be a card, so I don't want it to be too much. So I don't think I'm going to use it. I keep going back and forth, but I think I'm just going to stick the photo in there. But really, I could have put a journaling card right here and done some journaling, which would have been pretty cute. I just want to make sure that this is not seen from the front, which it's not. Cute. I think, let's see what I have here. All right. Hey, Tisa. I might use one of these on top of the pumpkin. Sweater weather is better weather. Autumn skies and pumpkin pies. Choose happy. Live with a grateful heart. Choose happy. Hello, autumn. Ooh, I like that one. Hello, autumn. I think that that will go there really nicely. Um, yes, I like that. That's cute. And these thickers, I'm going to say, are super, super nice. They're really, really thin. I don't know if you can see how thin that foam is, but it's like super, super thin. And I really am digging it. I don't think that there's not any collection that I've ever had has had the foam that thin on the thickers. And I just think it's a really, really great quality. And it doesn't add too much dimension. It's very, very thin, which I love. All right. So, let's see. Let me see what other photo I might document over here. I think I might do this one with my pumpkin spice shirt. And for that one, I think I'm going to bring in this blue and then maybe this one as well. So we have enough here to do both. I don't want to do, I'm not going to lie, I don't want to do a whole bunch to this page just because I just think it's adorable the way it is. We have our little photo and our Sweeter Than Honey. I could do a little bit of embellishing in here, but again, I don't want to add too much bulk just because this album is going to be quite bulky. It's already, and I've only got like 5 pages done, and it's already quite chunky. So I don't want it to get too crazy. So usually I have been posting my October daily videos on Sundays to my YouTube channel. Whoops. But I'm doing this weekend's today during the live instead of posting one tomorrow. And I did want to mention just real quick, whoops. In the next couple of weeks, I am going to be launching some merchandise, some t-shirts, stickers, some other things, some coffee mugs and stuff that was my ideas, but I hired Tracy Reed to do the artwork. And I'm going to be launching that in the next couple of weeks. And so I'm really, really excited about that. Like super, super excited. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm like over the moon excited about it. This is so cute. I love the papers. Thank you, Jessica. Yeah, it's very exciting. It's been a long time coming. These ideas, and Tisa knows that I was with her and some of our other friends. We were chatting about ideas, and I've been talking to Greg, brainstorming with him, and so yeah, I'm really excited about it, and I've worked really hard, and it's almost done. It's almost there, so it's almost ready to launch. Very excited. My patrons they know about it a little bit because I've discussed it over there on Patreon a little bit. All right, so I feel like I need another layer behind this because it's a cream on cream. So let's see. Maybe some of this blue can break it up a little bit. That could be a layer. And this, I think that'll be good. So I'm going to do this as a whole layer, and then this one is a little thin layer behind it. And maybe do like a banner. Bianca, so what is an October daily? Okay, so an October daily, have you ever heard of December daily? it's different for everybody, and I think that everybody has their own way of doing it. Technically, mine is a fall documented, but a traditional October daily would be you document your whole October. So every day you document. Some people have themes. Some people do daily, like take daily pictures and document their pictures throughout the whole month of October. Personally, last year I did an October daily, which was a true daily. And every single day I took a picture of what I was doing, or either the weather or a movie that I watched. Like my favorite Halloween movies. Just because I love October. October is also my birthday month. My birthday's next week. And so it just makes it extra special. And so you just document your October. So for me this year, I decided to do a fall documented just because I love everything about fall. So I'm documenting my fall. So I have some pictures from September that I'm going to throw in here, October obviously, and then some from November. And I'll probably go up until Thanksgiving, and then that'll be that for this album. So that's my plan. But like I said, everybody does it differently. And last year, every page was either fall or Halloween themed papers and embellishments. I stuck with fall and Halloween, even if the pictures had nothing necessarily to do with Halloween, or, it wasn't really super themey. But I kept with the theme. So I do have a flip through of my October daily up on my YouTube channel here if you want to check that out. It was a couple weeks ago I did it on my channel. And you can kind of see what an actual October daily looks like. But yeah, it's fun. It's just something, I love fall, and I thought that it would be fun to document. So far, here's what I have. When I first started, I was actually going to do an October daily, and then I switched it. So I did the cover. This is a vellum overlay kind of thing I made. And then it's all going to be fall and Halloween themed again. And then have my first pumpkin spice of the season. When we went to the pumpkin patch. We picked our pumpkins, and then now we're here. So I haven't gotten much done yet, but each week I try to do 1 or 2 pages, and it's just fun because, I love fall and it makes me happy. And to be honest, I don't feel like every single picture needs to be documented in a 12 by 12 album. And I've kind of realized that recently because I'm going to run out of room for 12 by 12 albums. And so I thought to myself, if I could do these smaller insert albums for things that I don't really necessarily feel like need a whole layout, because I do take a lot of everyday photos and not photos that necessarily need, a whole 12 by 12 layout. All right. I like that. So that's my answer, and I'm sticking to it. I'm going to look through the ephemera and see what we have here. Michelle, do you have any of this collection left so I can send people your way? So it is separate from a scrapbook. Yes, it is. So these are from Heidi Swap. They're the storyline chapters. And Michelle from My Little Scrapbook Store, who I'm doing this live for her crop, she said she has some. Let me see. This is the album. It's just a smaller, they're really nice though. It's a smaller album, and they come with 3 inserts like so. And you just hook them on these rods, on these metal rods, and then they all go in there just like that. So they take up less space, but they're not super, super small. They're a really good size. They're a 9 by 7.5. And I think that that's a really great size. Thank you, Bianca. Oh yes, those pumpkin cold brews are so good. I've only had one, but I've had several pumpkin iced coffees from Dunkin' and several pumpkin spice lattes. Yeah, okay. So Michelle thinks she has some of this collection left. So yeah, just get in contact with her. Let's see. I am going to look through the ephemera and see what we have here. I like that. I like that. That's really pretty. Actually, too big. It's got some flowers, which I am always down for. Some leaves. We have hot chocolate weather. That's cute. Sweater weather is better weather. Not quite there yet. Let's see. I really love the little wood grain hearts. My stomach is making all kinds of noises, y'all. I'm sorry if y'all can hear it. It just was really loud. Good things take time. I like that. All right. So I think we've got some stuff to work with here. I might back this. It's not big enough. I'll mat it with that blue to bring that blue back in, because it would be cream on cream and it would just get lost. So here I'll be able to do a bit of journaling. And this little leopard print heart just laid down there, and I think that that is just so stinking adorable. How cute is that? Dang. Ugh. Oh my goodness, I love it. Why do I love it so much? Let's pull this up just a bit. How stinking cute is that? I don't know why I think it's so cute. And I don't know why I just said stinking. What do you guys think about the little heart right there? I think it looks so cute. All right. Just gonna put a really, really thin little mat around that. She will put it on the new site. It's on the regular site. Okay. I like that sticker on there. I like it. Oh, yay. It's so cute, right? It was a happy accident. I just kind of threw it up there. All right. I love when that happens. I love when happy accidents happen. All right. So I like that right there. Come here. Put that right there. We have these little sunflowers and a daisy, some leaves. See what this looks like. These little leaves. I love these little leaves. They're so adorable. I'm down with that, but I want to see if it looks better over here. for balance here. I don't think it's gonna work. I could put it on top of the photo. I like that. Okay, we'll go with that. So do they have paper that fit inside, or do you cut down bigger papers to fit inside? Hold on. So they're just white paper. They almost look like a canvas, like it looks like it has texture, but it doesn't. It's smooth paper. And the paper inside is a little bit thicker than printer paper, but not much. So I just cut down from 12 by 12 papers. Sorry, Tisa, you already answered. All right. Thank you for answering. All right. It is dark outside. It got dark fast. Has the time changed already? Or did I miss it? Because I thought, for some reason, I thought it was supposed to change last weekend. But I don't remember changing the time or the clocks in my house. I don't know. I need to glue that down. All right. Cute. Also need to glue that down. I just like start tucking things and forget to glue them down and then think, oh. Then I go moving things and I realize that they're not actually glued down at all. Okay. Nope, that's too much. All right, I also need to glue down that. So cute. I love it. I'm going to look at the stickers and see what I have here. This little camera is super cute. And this collection has like that orange foiling on it, which I absolutely love. Stick that little guy right there. And possibly this little cup of coffee here. I think I'm gonna put that on Pop Dots. Changes in November. Okay. And it is cold this evening too. November 1st, I think. Okay, I'm a crazy person. For some reason, I thought it was last weekend, and I kept looking at the clocks thinking, I must have missed it. Or thinking that maybe Greg just changed them and didn't say anything. Because that's definitely something he would do. Is it cold, Tisa? I think one night last week, or maybe it was the week before, it got down in the 40s here. And y'all, that is cold in North Carolina. Let me just tell you. All right, I put that little coffee cup over top and I put it on foam dots. And I think I'm going to use, whoops, this little thicker, and it says pumpkin. which you're not even really going to see that blue paper all the way, but I'm okay with that. It's all good. Okay. Just want to make sure. Let me. I also really, really love these tiny wood grain hearts. They're like itty bitty. So tiny. I'm going to use one there. Put one right there because they're so cute. Maybe one right there. Let's see. I actually think I'm going to use this pretty blue one right here on top of the picture. What do y'all think? Do you think it needs anything else? Let's see. I think it's chilly. It is crazy because a couple nights ago our house was 80 degrees upstairs and we had to turn the air on, and now I'm cold. That's North Carolina for you, Tisa. Hello, Amy. Been out all day and hoping to catch the rest of the schedule tonight and tomorrow. Heather, love your shirt in the picture. Is this a daily? Looks smaller than a full. Yes. This is my October daily or fall documented album. And the album is a 9 by 7.5, I think. So these are actually 2 pages. It is a Heidi Swap storyline chapters insert. And so I made this little flip out, flip in, I don't know what you call them, interactive page. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I'm going to call that one done. I love it. I love the way that this came together. I hope you guys had fun. Don't forget, Sherry is going live at 8. I think that's what Michelle said. And make sure you check out all of the other challenges. And you have until November. Everything's posted in the Facebook group, but you have a while to get all the challenges done. So even if you just want to work on them a couple at a time or just work on 1 or 2, you can definitely win some prizes if you enter the challenges. You can be entered in winning some, yeah. So lots of fun, lots of creative. Yeah, so you have until the 23rd of November to get the challenges due. And I think there are 16 challenges, I want to say. I could be wrong. But there are lots of great challenges and lots of inspiration over there. So make sure that you check out the My Little Scrapbook store. And make sure you give this video a thumbs up because that truly helps YouTubers a lot. When you give them thumbs ups and you leave them comments under their videos, and all of those things really, really help grow their YouTube channels. So yeah, make sure you check out My Little Scrapbook store. And if you guys have any questions about any of the collection or the insert that I used, message Michelle over on Facebook and she will get you hooked up. She is in the process of moving her website and moving locations like her house. So she is quite busy right now. So please be patient with her. She's got a lot going on. But yeah, check it out. All right, guys. Hope you guys all have a great rest of your night. Bye.